Move over, Sauron. There is a new RNG king in town. Let's jump in.
I'm David Pumpkins, man!
Okay, yeah, and David Pumpkins is
His own thing.
And the skeletons are part of it.
How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the Snap Academy. I'm Muse, and today we are talking about Marvel Snap's newest card in Nightmare. Nightmare is a 3-1 with the ability on reveal, replace the text of each card in your hand with text from a random card of the same cost. So, originally, we did data mine this card as a 2/2, and it got, I would say, a pretty large nerf, taking away 3 power and adding an entire energy to it. But in my testing, it may have actually been warranted because we did some very, very bonkers things with Nightmare. But before we jump in, what did you guys have to say about Nightmare? So, of everyone that voted, 35% of you said you were picking him straight up with tokens. 17% of you said, no, you're passing this week, which is fair considering Dormammu is coming out in a couple weeks, which everyone's very excited for. 28% of you said you're waiting till, after this video to see my thoughts and probably some other content creators' thoughts. And then 20% of you said you were going to straight up roll snap packs. A few of you did also reach out in the comments, so please do that every time. In all the comments, especially the ones right now, let me know what you are thinking of Nightmare right now. Duelist Vash saying, sort of hoping Nightmare is bad so you don't have to spend tokens on him. Dormammu is the one card I really want, which is fair. But the nice thing about snap packs is you can kind of go back and re-roll, and you're not necessarily completely pigeonholed into getting the card immediately like you used to. So you do still have some other chances as well as saving up your tokens. Khan saying, seems like fun, can't wait, love that. And Gunner, so many older cards to get, and now they're pumping out new ones, which, just kind of a take on the economy itself. Yes, they are pumping out a lot, and just kind of my side thoughts on high voltage right now. I think it's a little, I think it's a little scummy. Honestly, the way that limited time events have always been is you play the event, you get the card. You do the thing, you log in every day, you play the game, you get to do it. But you really can't do that. You cannot play the game, just the game, and get Kid Omega. So that's pretty scummy, in my opinion, honestly. But continuing on with Nightmare, I'm a pretty big fan. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm pretty much a fan. So the deck that I decided to choose today was a Pixie Nightmare deck, kind of like my old Pixie Sauron deck, which you can see up there. So it's a little bit different, but kind of a little bit the same. So starting from the bottom to the top, all of our 1-drops in Hydra Bob, Titania, and Ebony Maw. What we wanted to do is high power cards that we can flip with better abilities. So Hydra Bob, you don't mind playing. Titania, you really don't mind playing. And then Ebony Maw, you have to save till the end, and you really want to either hit it with that Nightmare or the War Machine. The Pixie is going to kind of be messing everything up, all of our energy. We do have a nice balance, so even if we don't get the Mobius and Mobius out, we're not really too far in a pickle unless you get like a Hydra Bob and an Infinite switched. But if you get a 1-drop Infinite, you're doing very nicely. The Mobius and Mobius, also a great counter against Negative, which we did face a couple times and beat, which was fantastic. Gladiator, it's kind of 2-prong ability. So the Gladiator ability itself isn't bad, but we don't mind hitting other abilities. Same thing with the Starbrand. We do want to get rid of that, but we also have an Enchantress to get rid of that, as well as the Red Skull later. The War Machine is kind of our mixture to get our Ebony Maw down or our Infinite if we do not get to Nightmare those 2 cards. Red Skull, the Red Skull can get super bonkers being a 5/14. There are a lot of 5-drops which are really good, but also the creme de la creme hit is going to be a Professor X. A 5/14 Professor X is absolutely bonkers. We did get that off, and it won the lane completely. You can't beat a 5/14 Professor X. That's why Professor X is like 2 power. And then Infinite, just Infinite, a 620, anything else, 620 Doctor Doom, awesome. 620, I don't know. There's a lot of 6-drops. They're all good. You're not going to be upset with most of these. Yes, there's a Giganto, but whatever. So very, very fun deck. We had just a lot of fun with it. Let me see here. Stats on the deck, 8 and 7 plus 13 cubes. So a little bit of that was actually user error. For sure, one of those wins was on me for missing the Baron Zemo location that flips over. Completely forgot about that. There was also a bug at one point, which maybe not. I can't remember. Oh no, because it brought the Batroc over. I can't. It messed up because I think the for one of the plays, the Gladiator actually ended up turning into a Baron Zemo. So it brought it back on my side, and then my brain just broke because I didn't realize that the Gladiator turned into a Baron Zemo and then grabbed their Batroc. It hurts my brain. There's a few times where I looked on the card and it said, because I had a Starbrand turn into a Frigga and an Ebony Maw turned into a Kitty Pryde, and then I technically Frigga'd the Kitty Pryde Ebony Maw. It goes wild. It goes wild. There's a lot going on in this deck, and you can get a lot of high rolls. A 1/7 Kitty Pryde that you double up with a Frigga, that was absolutely bonkers. So the deck is pretty good. Again, a lot of it was pilot error. We did change a couple cards in here, adding the Enchantress a little bit later. But this is, I think, a very strong version of the deck. Doesn't run really any tech cards except for the Enchantress, and that's really just to be more proactive if you do not get to Nightmare your Red Skull. Shout out to the community for helping build this deck. We were all talking about it live on stream, where we play the new card every single Tuesday. And if you also want to join the community, we do have a Discord. Check out that link right next to the deck list, and let's follow along as we get into the pilot. Okay, so we do get to start with a Nightmare again. I kind of want to do that into like a Red Skull and see what happens. Mobius would be really nice. Or actually, let's do this. We'll get that. We'll get the Krakoa early. Don't get too greedy with it. FTW Soup. Hopefully we get, Mobius. Or I can get an even stronger. Do I? Yeah, let's hold on to that. That's a pretty strong Mobius. Maybe we can get... Okay. Pixie, not bad here. I kind of might be... I mean, I got some ones. I got some other things. Okay, there was... this is not the way I intended on playing this match. Or Galacta. Ours don't go higher. 1-drop Infinite. We were patient and we were rewarded. This just gives it +1. Perfect. Okay. Hold up, what are you? You're a Doom? Okay, so we go 20 power Doom. We go 20 power Doom. We go... Oh my god, Cannonball? Do I just Cannonball here? I think I do. Just mess them up. Hopefully it goes right. Snap. This is bonkers. 20 power Doom. Kind of crazy. That's fine. Not playing for there. Oof. Well. Ooh. Well, there's another dub. There's another. A 120 Infinite Dr. Doom. Okay. Well, that kind of blows, so we're going to just play that there for now. If I can get my Nightmare down, that'd be lovely. Then I'll snap probably on that. War Machine's going to be real nice here. Get the Mobius down. Alright, got all the stones. Literally all the stones, okay. Nightmare, perfect. So we are going to go here to block that. Although I think I do just want to do this, honestly, and then snap. And then call it a day. And just play big boys. Oh, the Doom kind of sucks. Gamora. Gamora's pretty solid. You are Cull Obsidian. Yeah, I don't want you either. Alright, so let's go. Just do. What are you? Just a straight up Enchantress. I might actually just play a straight up Enchantress here. Go mid, go mid. Nice. Nice. 5. I think I would like to do... Gamora is easy. What are you again? You are a 20 power. I think I do just do the 14 here. And then get the power. So chances are... I hope it goes mid. What's the 3? That's 18. I mean, this is just stupid amounts of power. Let's just do it. Do it for the memes. And then hopefully it goes mid. Because we're about to just fill up with Doombots everywhere. Plus the 20. Oh, dear. You sure? You sure? I mean, I really need to go mid. Like, really badly, I need to go mid. Honestly, I could probably do nothing and actually win. I guess no matter what, I get another 5 mid. I don't know what you're trying to do here. This is all for the meme. Perfect. Let's go. 8-cuber against ongoing Thanos. And I even won right here. That's funny. Yeah, because they did that, and then we just had Doombots literally everywhere. That was absolutely bonkers. So that's the deck. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, I'm giving Nightmare a 6 out of 5 for sure. This is a not necessarily broken card, but a very strong competitive card. As you saw, we decimated with the deck. We decimated Thanos, and just the amount of they don't know what to play against is huge. Like on that last game, that Thanos did not think that I was about to play a 20 power Infinite Doctor Doom. And it actually happened to me a few times getting that Infinite Doctor Doom. Kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it. So overall, yeah, again, this is a fantastic card. I think this is a must-buy card. If you enjoy that kind of random, if you enjoy Cersei and just doing big dumb things, this is the card for you for sure. You can probably fit a Surtur or something in here as well to really kind of get it over the edge, but this is the deck. I enjoy it. I think it's busted. And we ended up winning pretty big, a lot of 8-cubers. I did end up climbing, I think it was like 3 or 4 levels with the deck today on launch day. So if you enjoy these deck techs and highlights, make sure you snap those like and subscribe buttons so that you know every single time that we go live and drop a new deck tech video. Also, on the main screen, you will find, and also in the link description below, me and Zarwin are starting a podcast for all the other games. It's called Bro Check This Out, where we tell the other one to check out a fun game that we truly enjoy. We dropping those every 2 weeks, and also sending all of our other gaming content to that channel after the first episode drops. So, until next time, happy snapping.